Have you ever felt like life is falling apart and you're carrying the weight of the world alone? What if I told you there's a way to find peace, even in the hardest moments? In life, there are moments when everything seems to fall apart. You feel lost, uncertain, and alone. You think, why is this happening to me? What's the point of all this struggle? The weight of the world seems unbearable, and you begin to doubt everything, even your own worth. This person, once lost, unsure, and filled with doubt, thought that everything was beyond their control. The idea of trusting in God seemed distant, almost impossible. They asked themselves, how can I believe in something I can't see? How can I put my faith in a force beyond my understanding? Life seemed like an endless cycle of pain. Every effort felt futile, and every dream felt like it was slipping further away. With every setback, the person grew colder, more distant. I can't do this alone, they thought, but couldn't bring themselves to ask for help. Not even from the higher power they had heard about since childhood. And then, one day, something changed. In the stillness of that moment, when the person could no longer bear the weight of their own doubts, a small voice whispered from within, "Trust, trust." A simple word. A word they had heard countless times, but never truly understood. God doesn't ask us to have perfect faith. He asks us to trust, to believe that even in the darkest times, there is a greater plan at work, and everything is happening for a reason. Faith doesn't come from what we see. It comes from believing in what we cannot see. As they trusted, things began to shift. Their heart lightened. The weight of doubt and fear that once held them down slowly began to lift. Every challenge, once seen as an obstacle, became an opportunity to grow. They started to see blessings in the smallest things, the people around them, the moments of peace, and the strength to keep going, even when it seemed impossible. God doesn't promise a life without struggle, but He promises that, when you trust, He will walk with you through it all. Your faith becomes the strength you need to rise above your challenges. What seemed impossible before becomes possible when you lean on Him. Your destiny is not defined by the hardships you face, but by the faith you place in the One who guides you. The moment you trust in God, everything starts to change. Not overnight, but in ways you couldn't have imagined. Your path, once clouded by uncertainty, becomes clear, and you realize you were never alone. Trust in God, even when it seems like the odds are against you. For in that trust lies the power to change your life and your destiny. And remember, when you surrender to God, your fortune will never be the same again. Faith changes everything. Trust the journey. Trust God. If you want more videos like this and change your fortune, like the video and subscribe to the channel.